Imagine a world where physics itself might not be reliable, where an alien civilization sees humanity as both an enigma and a threat, and where the very fabric of reality might be a deception. Welcome to the mind-bending universe of The Three-Body Problem by Liu Cixin, a novel that has captivated millions with its blend of hard science fiction, philosophical depth, and thrilling storytelling. If you love stories that challenge the way you see the universe, you're in for a ride. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking book summaries, and leave a comment below on what sci-fi book you'd like us to cover next. Now, let's unravel the mysteries of the three-body problem together. Setting the stage: the Cultural Revolution and Yuwenji. Narrator. Our journey begins in China, during one of its most turbulent periods, the Cultural Revolution of the 1960s. If you've never heard of this time, imagine a nation in chaos, where intellectuals were persecuted, ideas were crushed, and science itself was considered suspect. Neighbors turned against each other, teachers were dragged out of classrooms and beaten, and books were burned. It was a time when knowledge became dangerous. In the midst of this turmoil, we meet Ye Wenjie, a brilliant young astrophysicist. She witnesses an event that will forever change her. Her father, a respected scientist, is brutally executed in front of her by a mob simply because he teaches Einstein's theory of relativity, which has been deemed counter-revolutionary. The people who should be preserving knowledge are destroying it, and Ye Wenjie is left shattered and alone. Her tragic past eventually leads her to a remote research base in the mountains, known as Red Coast. Officially, it's a military-run communications outpost, but in reality, it is China's secret attempt at finding extraterrestrial life, its own version of the SETI program. As Ye immerses herself in her work, she makes a discovery that will alter the fate of humanity. She intercepts a signal from an alien civilization. But instead of treating this as a monumental achievement, her faith in humanity is so deeply broken that she makes a fateful decision. She sends a message back, inviting them to Earth. And with that, the stage is set for one of the most profound first contact stories ever written. The Trisolaran Dilemma. Narrator. Now let's talk about the Trisolarans, one of the most fascinating alien species ever imagined in sci-fi. Unlike us, they don't live on a stable planet with predictable seasons. They reside in a system with 3 suns, making their world an absolute nightmare. Imagine waking up one morning to an ice age, where everything is frozen solid, and then, without warning, the very next day the temperature skyrockets, turning the landscape into a scorched wasteland. That's everyday life for the Trisolarans. Their civilization has risen and fallen countless times because of the unpredictable gravitational effects of their 3 suns. Sometimes they enjoy brief periods of stability, but these can end without warning, wiping out entire generations. In such a brutal environment, survival is everything. Over time, they have become desperate for a solution, and when they detect Ye Wenjie's message from Earth, they see an opportunity. Earth is a paradise compared to Trisolaris. A planet with stable seasons, abundant water, and a predictable climate is almost too good to be true. But they don't just see it as a new home. They see it as their salvation. And so, the Trisolarans set their sights on Earth, launching an invasion fleet. The only catch? It will take them 400 years to get here. But here's the chilling part. Ye Wenjie, convinced that humanity is beyond redemption, welcomes them with open arms. She believes that the Trisolarans will bring order, erasing the corruption and cruelty that she has seen in mankind. And with that, she becomes the first human traitor to her own species. The three-body game in science fiction meets reality. Narrator. Fast forward to modern-day China, where a nanotechnology expert named Wang Miao is drawn into a mystery. Scientists across the world are dying under strange circumstances, many of them committing suicide. The government is desperate for answers and recruits Wang to investigate. As Wang delves deeper, he discovers an underground organization known as the Earth Trisolaris Organization, or ETO. This secretive group is made up of individuals who, like Ye Wenji, believe that humanity is doomed and that the Trisolarans will bring a better future. But Wang also discovers something even stranger, an online virtual reality game called 3-Body. At first glance, it seems like just another complex simulation. But as Wang plays, he realizes that the game is an attempt to model the chaotic nature of the Trisolaran home planet. The game plunges players into different eras of Trisolaris, allowing them to experience firsthand the struggles of their civilization. The ultimate goal: to solve the 3-Body problem, the unpredictable movement of the 3 suns that has tormented the Trisolarans for centuries. But here's the kicker. This game isn't just a game. It's a recruitment tool for the ETO. Those who show promise are invited to join the organization and work toward preparing Earth for the arrival of its new rulers. Sophons and the Limits of Science. Narrator. And here's where Liu Cixin introduces one of the most mind-blowing concepts: Sophons. The Trisolarans, despite being 400 years away, have found a way to sabotage Earth's scientific progress. They have engineered subatomic particles, sophons, that can act as sentient spies, disrupting experiments, and even displaying terrifying messages to scientists, warning them to stop their research. This effectively freezes humanity's ability to advance technologically. Think about that. If you knew an enemy was coming in 4 centuries, your best hope would be rapid innovation to match or surpass their technology. But what if they made sure you could never advance? Every major experiment now produces nonsense results, leaving the world's greatest minds helpless. The implications are terrifying. If science itself becomes unreliable, how do you fight back? Themes and big ideas. Narrator. Beyond its thrilling plot, the 3-Body problem is filled with profound questions. What makes a civilization worthy of survival? Is humanity's self-destructive nature proof that we don't deserve our place in the universe? And the biggest question of all, should we really be reaching out to alien civilizations? Ye Wenji's decision to contact the Trisolarans forces us to think about our own curiosity. Would you risk everything to find out if we are alone in the universe? Or should we stay silent and hidden, lest we attract the attention of something far more powerful? Final thoughts and call to action. Narrator. Liu Cixin's The 3-Body Problem is a masterpiece that blends hard science with deep philosophical dilemmas. It's a warning, an exploration, and a challenge all in one. And the best part? This is just the first book in a trilogy that only gets more intense from here. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 3-Body problem, let us know by hitting that like button and subscribing for more in-depth book breakdowns. Drop a comment below. Do you think humanity should try to contact extraterrestrials, or are we asking for trouble? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.